Welcome, everyone, to the Everything Show. I am your host, Matrix Lord 212, and I'm with Scott. What's up, Scott?
Greetings, all.
What's up, Phillip?
Hi.
What's up, Connor?
Hello.
All right, Connor, so what's up?
Well, it's a Tarantino field day today because the first bit of news is that him and Uma Thurman have had serious discussions about Volume 3 of Kill Bill.
Right.
Which is incredible news because I think that's one of the films of Tarantino's that everyone wants to see happen.
Yeah.
How are they going to get around the fact that Bill is dead? Which
Well,
a lot of people are wondering about.
It wouldn't be called. I mean, it would be. He's dead, Bill, but I mean,
Yeah.
they're gonna. I guess they're gonna have revenge on the bride, right? Because the daughter that right. So I don't know. They're still probably still call it Kill Bill, right? I guess. Maybe not.
Yeah. He'll want some uniformity with that, I'm sure.
Yeah.
So here's the thing. I have a question. We talked about this off air. I guess when he makes up his mind about something, he never breaks it or something like that. And he said that he wants to make 10 movies and retire. And then they said, well, if you're going to be doing your 10th movie, how could Star Trek be made? And he says, well, that's a loophole because I'm talking original films, right?
He's probably got a list of things like, okay, these are my main things I want to do, and this is a nod to the fans, so it doesn't really count as a
right. So wouldn't Star Trek be the loophole, and then Kill Bill would be the loophole because it's not original, it's a sequel, right? So what was the 10th film supposed to be?
The 10th film, he's not said. Technically, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood's his 10th movie because he counts Kill Bill as one movie.
Yeah.
Oh, it counts as one movie, not two movies?
Yeah, Volume 1 and Volume 2.
Oh, so it's the same movie it counts.
Yeah.
So Once Upon a Time is what? The 9th movie, right?
It's to him, it's the 9th movie, but it's actually the 10th movie he's made.
I know, but okay, so what about, here's the thing, didn't they officially announce his 10th movie?
No.
Okay, wasn't he? Okay. Didn't he say he wanted to do a Django Unchained meets Zorro?
Yeah, so the projects he's got in development is Star Trek.
Yeah.
Zorro.
Right.
Okay. He's got a TV series called Bounty Law in development.
Yeah, but TV series don't count as movie.
But I mean, just talking.
Let's talk about movies.
Yeah.
Okay. He's got
Kill Bill.
Kill Bill, yeah.
3.
That's it. That's and
no. There was something else. Damn it.
He planned to do a sequel to Inglourious Bastards, but that never.
Oh, I love that movie. I've got that on DVD.
Wow. Okay.
I still need to watch that. I've got it somewhere.
So you'll love it, Phillip. Oh, you'll love it.
What are the odds that he'll break his rule and he'll just do
very, very, very high?
Yeah, because he's gonna.
I don't think he'll go on forever. I think he'll go to something like 12 or 13.
How old is he?
In his mid-50s.
But he's right now. Nothing's stopping his creativity. Like it's not like he's old where he's starting to get like he could keep going. And the thing is that when this movie comes out, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, it's going to dramatically ignite. I mean, his career is already on a high, but it's going to give. You got to ride the wave, and he's going to be so far up top that he's going to make tons of money. So why would you stop that?
Go out on a high note.
Yeah, but the amount of money he can make is astronomical. A lot. Money.
But money.
It's still, there's a lot of people they get burned out, or they just simply want to break from things. So
yeah, that's how it is.
But there's no sign of burnout with this movie.
Well, no, this is his biggest project to date.
Right, but he's not burnt out yet.
Well, no. But maybe this will be. He's like, well, this is it for me. I'll give you the biggest thing I can give you.
Well, according to him, no matter what happens, he's doing Star Trek.
Yeah,
and that doesn't count.
And that's the fan nod.
That
As
doesn't
it is, I
count
look
as
at
an
it.
original thing, he said. So that's the loophole. So 2 movies, but we don't know what the other one is. Now, here, what I find interesting is, at one point in time, he was married to Uma Thurman, right?
Yeah.
No.
And then they got divorced, right?
Yes.
He's,
And then
only, he's not been married before. He's only just got married for the first time.
right, but divorced. Aren't they divorced?
No, he might have been dating Uma Thurman, but he never married her.
Oops.
They never got married? Because I heard that they were enemies too, though. They became enemies too, weren't they? So
Well, yeah,
now...
she was involved in a car accident on the set of Kill Bill, and she blamed him for ages, and then they've recently just come back together to...
Oh, okay. So now they're okay with each other.
Her daughter is in... her and Robin in Stranger Things, Maya Hawke, is in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
So they're on good terms right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's playing one of the Manson girls.
Oh, wow. So the odds are good that we're going to get a Kill Bill 3.
I would say so, yeah.
Right. And how is Uma Thurman? How's she doing? Like she probably have to do like a workout regimen again and everything, like in training, right? Because
I haven't seen her in anything in God knows how long.
now is the daughter that grew up? Does she have her own assassin friends? That it's just not going to just be the daughter. It's going to be the daughter and her friends versus the bride.
It could be. I don't know. I honestly don't know what he could do with it. He could do anything really. He's free reign now.
Yeah, that's interesting though. He's in demand, and you don't you shouldn't retire when you're in demand, I guess. We got other stories too, right?
Well, yeah, we have the thing saying that his Star Trek is set in the Chris Pine.
Yeah, so in other words, I guess he wants Chris Pine. And that's going to be against Paramount because Paramount, they're cheap. Sorry, but...
He said also that he wants William Shatner and Patrick Stewart as well. So I don't know what he's going to...
That would be great. But that's a legal thing too. That can be a problem. Star Trek rights are splintered 3 ways right now. And they're trying to merge them together.
Yeah.
But J.J. Abrams is now no longer with Paramount because Warner Brothers, I believe, is buying Bad Robot, which means that J.J. Abrams is going to be with DC and Warner Brothers. He's not going to do anything with Star Trek, but he still has rights to the Kevlin timeline, like whatever they have. So that might be, I don't know if that's going to be difficult because Christopher Pine was hired. I don't know. Hopefully everything works out and we get to have a Star Trek movie. But at the same time, I have a feeling J.J. Abrams, like, yeah, you want the franchise to work, but do you want some other director to come in and make the most money ever where you couldn't do that? That's kind of an ego thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if J.J. Abrams would be happy if Quentin Tarantino comes in and makes the most money Star Trek movies ever made in history. It might happen, though. And probably Samuel L. Jackson's going to be in that, too. I'm sure.
Yeah.
Because he'll be a Starfleet captain or Klingon or something. So that's something, I'm telling you, that's going to be amazing once he does it. It's going to change the Star Trek franchise forever. Because there's going to be tons of movies again. It's going to be at its height once Quentin Tarantino delivers.
He said it's going to be Pulp Fiction in space. So.
And he went against Simon Pegg and said that Simon Pegg don't know what the F he's talking about. That he keeps lying to fans and he doesn't know shit about what he's going to do. So I don't know if Simon Pegg is going to come back as Scotty knowing that they're fighting. But Phillip's getting a call.
Now.
In fact, there is an interesting thing about that Star Trek project in that we might actually see DiCaprio. Because
What? Are you kidding?
Because Quentin's works with DiCaprio, but also the writer of that movie is Mark E. Knight, who wrote The Revenant.
Oh, yeah, of course.
So
Leo might be a captain, or he might be a villain, or something.
Leo could easily be persuaded probably to work with a team like that because he got Oscar success for The Revenant, obviously, as we know, and he's worked with Tarantino on 2 movies, which he could get an Oscar for next year. So
I was telling Scott I really want Robert Downey Jr. to be a part of that too, like to be Starfleet or something. That would be great. But I don't know if they could do that if they're allowed. I don't know how that works. Is the actor signed to a specific studio or they go around? I don't know.
I think they go around. So, like, acting's quite freelance. It's very rare, I think, that you get.
I know he's doing Disney movies, but, I mean, he is doing, so he might be free up to do. Yeah, okay. What else do we have? Oh, yeah, again, I've said this before. There is another Avengers movie. We knew that. I mean, I know they're going to say this. No, but I never believed for 1 minute there was going to be the final one. The Avengers just don't end. There's different teams. So I'm excited that there's going to be a new Avengers team in the future. We don't know when. So, quickly, if I could touch upon box office. And I know, Connor, you probably know this already, but Lion King, 543, baby. 543 million worldwide, The Lion King. Just a weekend. Spider-Man, 970. 30 million away from $1 billion. The first Spider-Man movie to ever reach $1 billion. It's happening. Toy Story 4, 861. On its way to being $1 billion Toy Story. All Disney, with the exception of Spider-Man, it's kind of part Disney. Then we got Crawl, which is surprisingly number 4. 33 million. Yesterday film, that's 98 million. It's on the way to 100. Stuber, which is 21 million. And then we got Aladdin, which will be making a friggin' $1 billion soon. It is 19 million away from reaching $1 billion. You know Disney's having a party. Annabelle Comes Home is almost at 200 million. That is getting another sequel. Even Secret Life of Pets is doing better, 318. And Avengers Endgame is still going to be making money. So we're going to be covering that this week. Because again, one more time, because I know we're getting hate on the comment section. Okay? Avengers Endgame never left the theaters ever. Okay? Avatar was out from December 18th until August, from 2009 to 2010 August. It was out way more than Avengers was, and it was re-released where they have an asterisk next to it, as well as James Cameron's other movie, Titanic, has an asterisk next to it. So Avengers
Endgame don't have no asterisk.
No asterisks. It beat it, and someone had the nerve to put a comment, it barely beat it. No, there is no such thing as barely beating it, because it beat it, okay? It beat it, and it's
like a
still...
redheaded stepchild, it beat it.
And I'm going to say one more thing. Not only is it beating Avatar, but it's still in the theaters, and it's beating the shit out of Avatar. So I'm going to be reporting every effing day that Avengers Endgame makes $1, because it's going to be in theaters for another 2 friggin' weeks. So it won't barely beat it, buddy. All right? Stick that in your pipe and smoke
everybody away, okay? There's no way of the Avengers team saving anybody.
Listen, I'm a fan of the Smurfs too, but not when the Smurfs grow up, okay? I'm going to say it right now. We're going to see if Avatar 2 does it. I don't think it's going to do it, but we're going to see.
Endgame is smurfing the Smurf out of Avatar,
right.
Okay?
That's right.
Okay.
So,
okay.
Endgame is still in the theaters. In fact, I was a ball buster, yes. I said, why doesn't it be in the same amount of time as Avatar was? Do like a whole goddamn 6 months, and then re-release it again. But no. Okay? Okay. There you go. In fact, I'm going to even drive the fandom nuts, because I'm going to say, Ghostbusters 2016, let's get that in China. I'm gonna make some deals. I'm gonna go talk to my buddy, Mr. Bin. I'm gonna ask him. We gotta get that in there. Just like mysteriously trying to allow Doctor Who into there and Avengers Endgame because time travel's against their culture. But yes, I'm gonna
We
make.
need to have a freedom to have the.
We're gonna have freedom to have Ghostbusters 2016 in China, baby. Let's do it. Let's put all the Ghostbusters back in the theater right before Ghostbusters 2020 comes out.
If you do that, would you do the first Ghostbusters, the 2016, and then the second?
All of them. No, I would do Ghostbusters 20. I would go first Ghostbusters. A month later, Ghostbusters 2, and then right before, I would say next year, right before that, I would say we'll put out Ghostbusters 2016. Because again, because of China's culture, they were against time travel and against spirits and ghosts, if you remember.
Yeah.
That for some mysterious reason, time travel involved. And I'm going to tell you, you know what, I'm going to say this. If I can get Ghostbusters in China, I want Sony to hire me. I'm going to say this right now. I'm timestamp this. If we mysteriously see a message that Ghostbusters is going to be in China, that means that Ghostbusters 2016 is going to make tons of money. That's going to push it above the line to get a sequel. I'm telling you right now, if it would have been in China, they would have did it all. So if we can get Ghostbusters where China gets rid of that and it's not part of the culture, then we're good. Because again, there's a mystery that nobody's ever solved. The mystery is how and who changed China's opinion to allow time travel, which was against their culture, for them to give money to the BBC for Doctor Who and have Avengers Endgame in there. How did that happen? That's the mystery. One day you'll find out. But I want Ghostbusters in China, so we'll see. So, anyway, Connor, what else do we have? Do you have anything personally?
No, I don't, actually.
Okay. So, again, one more time, Guardians of the Galaxy 3 is going to happen. We don't know when because we got to get the Suicide Squad done.
But Guardians 3 will be the last of the Guardians movies.
And then we'll probably have in the 30th century.
Yep, the one that started it all.
That's what started it in the comics. So we're going to have that. So is there any way we could do a real Whovians con or no?
There is not.
There is nothing.
Nothing, mate.
So it's going to be a little while longer before we have up to
Even my time is last season, so...
Yeah, it's going to be a little time before we have Real Whovians Cast 1600. Not yet. All right. Thanks, guys. Take care. Bye for now.